Hello beautiful people, my name is Ariana. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. The sun is setting on a beautiful day. I'm quite pleased with the way the day turned out, and I'm quite pleased with the way that my makeup held out throughout the day. So anyway, on to this video. I have a ton of empties to share with you all. So I do believe most of these products are more hair care and skin care and that kind of thing, and a little bit less makeup, which is a nice switch for my channel, right? Hopefully you enjoy that kind of content. Just let me know down below. I'll be trying to give little mini reviews on everything. So yes, let me jump into some of these first items here. Let me start with skincare, I guess. The very first thing, I don't know what I used up in what order, but you know, this is just what I'm pulling out of the bag in a random order. So the very first thing I have here is the Mario Badescu facial spray. This one was in the shade in the scent Aloe Chamomile and the Lavender. I used this thing completely up. I know I talked a little bit about this spray in my last video, so you already know I love it, but the first time I bought this, I got a smaller sized bottle, which was about $7, but I think I'm gonna be buying the big bottle from now on because it's only $12, and you get 8 ounces, and this thing has lasted me for months and months and months on end. And yeah, I still really like this. I've already bought another bottle, so that is going to be a continuing thing for me, I think. And next I have this e.l.f. Micellar Cleansing Water. I got this when they were being discontinued on one of those, you know, crazy e.l.f. website sales. It was only $1 and some change, so I bought 2. This was the first one. I used it completely up, and I realized that I didn't like it that much. I think in the description it said that it was alcohol free, but it isn't, so it kind of dries out my skin, but it's fine for removing my makeup, so I'll still use it for that, but I try not to use it too consistently because it will dry out my skin. I think the spare one that I have now, I'll probably just save that more for the summertime. Okay, here's something that I really did like. I really liked this, and I hate how much I like it because it's so expensive. Okay, I'll start with this. This is the Dr. Brandt Pore Dermabrasion Pore Perfecting Exfoliator. You already know Dr. Brandt is extremely expensive. I got this in a BoxyCharm though, so luckily I did not have to pay the retail value for this because it's $75. Yes, this is $75 for this tiny bottle for 2 ounces of product, but oh my goodness. If I were a little bit more financially well off, I think I would spend the money on this product because I really do like it. I just, you know, that's just not something that's realistic for me right now to do. But in the future, if I ever have the money, or if you have the money and you're looking for a good luxury exfoliator, this one is really, really good. It left my skin feeling so smooth, like I really had just gone to see a dermatologist or something, like I drank all my water and took all my vitamins. This right here is good stuff. It's just very, very pricey. And next I have a face wash from Formula 1006. This one is the Be Berry Ready Daily Foaming Cleanser with blackberry and coconut milk. I really enjoyed the scent of this face wash. I think it's about $6, $5 or $6 at Ulta, but I gotta say I love the scent of this. I would only use this in the summertime when I'm more oily because I have very normal skin, so I'm a little bit more oily in the summer and a little bit more dry in the winter, but for the most part it's even throughout. Oops. But this one is very, very, this one's a pretty powerful cleanser. I will say that. Your face will be clean, and it's not gonna dry out too much, but the summertime is probably better. Okay, and it seems like I just have a few more skincare items, and these are all minis. So I'll start with the oldest thing, I guess, which is the Origins Ginseng Energy Boosting Gel Moisturizer. I really, really liked this moisturizer. It really does smell like citrus. It smells like tangerines or oranges or something like that. Yeah, it does say gel moisturizer, so it's kind of lightweight. It's not sticky or anything like that. So when you think gel, don't think hair gel. I gotta say, I'm planning on repurchasing this in the full size. I think it's like $20 or $25 for the full full size, and you don't really need a lot of it, so I think it would last a long time. If you're looking for a good moisturizer, then this is a very good one, and it says you can use it day or night. Okay, and these two items I actually got in the Sephora skincare favorites kit that my boyfriend got me for my birthday. This one is the Purity Made Simple Moisturizer, ultra light moisturizer with vitamins, antioxidants, natural oils, etc. I enjoyed this. It was similar to the Origins one in my opinion, except the scent was different. It's more of a, I don't want to say vanilla, but it's more of a creamy kind of scent. I don't know if I'm describing that very well, but this one also was a good option. I just don't know if this one is cruelty free, and now that I think about it, I don't know if Origins is cruelty free either. I hope Origins is, because I want to repurchase that other one. I don't think I would repurchase the Purity one though, because I didn't like it as much as the Origins. And this here is the Clinique Pep Start Eye Cream. This, I gotta say, I really liked it. I'm not sure if I liked it quite as much as my Proactive Under Eye Cream. I think I would have had to use this for a longer period of time, and I think if I cut this open, there might be some product still left in there, but I'm just unsure about this one, and I know Clinique can be is more of a high-end brand, so I don't know how much this cost. I don't think I like it enough for me to repurchase it anyway though, is basically my point. And as far as I know, this is the last skincare item, and it is the Rose Face Mask from Fresh. Oh my goodness! I hate that I fell in love with this. Because it is so expensive. I believe the full size, I can't remember how many ounces in there. Is it 1 or 2? This one's like a ½ ounce. Yeah, this one's the ½ ounce. They have a 1 ounce bottle for $25. So this is a ½ ounce. This was a free sample. Okay, let me clear that up. The mini size of this is $25, which is twice as much product as was in here. The full size product is $65. I would pay it. I would pay that money if I had it, 1000%. I have another free sample of this actually, which is, oh, thank goodness. But I gotta say, this is good. When I put it on, it's like this kind of clear, it looks like tea almost, and there's these actual rose petals in the mask. It smells so good. It smells like tea. It really smells like tea. You just put a thin layer on your face, wait for it to dry a little bit, rinse it off. My face looked like it was glowing. It brought back moisture to my face. It smoothed out some of my fine lines that I get from all this stress that I'm under. Oh my goodness, it's amazing. So amazing. I hate that I like it because it's just entirely too expensive for me to love, but here I am with expensive tastes and no money. And I lied, I actually do have 2 more skincare products. I set them to the side because of their condition. These are from the brand called Wish, spelled W-H-I-S-H. This is what the bottle looks like. I did a video like a year ago, probably now, using their face mask, which is worth $45 or something like that I found on sale at Ulta when they were discontinuing this line from Ulta. It's still available, just not at Ulta anymore. So I also found these from the same brand on super sale for $10 each, and these creams are worth like something like $50 and $60 a piece. So I thought, oh my gosh, I must try it. Hello, $10 for a $50 cream. Let me see what it's all about. And unfortunately, I fell in love with this as well. I will never repurchase it because I think when I looked it up, the night cream was like $75 and the day cream was like $55. And it's only for 1 fluid ounce, so you don't really get a lot of product in there. But I gotta say, this did wonderful things for my skin. Both the day cream and the night cream working together, I think. I'm still gonna use the mask though, because this stuff smells really good. It smells kind of like green tea in my opinion. This one I kind of messed up because I was trying to get all the product out, and it's a pump, so it just kind of like, it's an airless pump, and yeah, that just like, no, that didn't help me get any more product out of it. I was trying to get my full usage. Yeah, these really helped to hydrate my skin and made it feel really plump and extremely moisturized. I didn't feel like I had to keep adding moisturizer onto my face throughout the day. I really like these, and if they were a little bit cheaper, I would buy them again, but they're just entirely too expensive, and I think you can only get them on the Wish website now, so you know, it's kind of a hassle anyway, but I'm glad I got to try them, and I'm glad I didn't pay a huge ticket price for them. Okay, and let me get into the hair care empties before I move into my makeup empties. I'll save that for last. I'm not sure why. These are the most bulky items and I'm so ready to throw them in the trash, so let's just do it. I've got several conditioners here. I've got 3 conditioners. The first one is the Not Your Mother's Plump for Joy Thickening Conditioner. I really liked the way that my hair felt after using this. It did feel really soft and my curls felt more hydrated and all that good stuff. The Not Your Mother's is also it's like good for your hair. No sulfates, no parabens, no dyes. It says it's for fine and thin hair. Even though my hair looks thick, my hair is quite thin. So I did like this, but most conditioners break out my scalp, unfortunately. I'm trying a new shampoo to try to get that under control. And then I have the L'Oreal Hair Expert Everfresh Scalp Care Conditioner, Balancing Conditioner. Oh gosh, that's a long name, but this is what it looks like. I thought this was okay. I didn't like it as much as I liked the Not Your Mother's, and they're around the same price. This one's like $6 and this one's maybe like $7. L'Oreal isn't cruelty free, and I'm really trying to keep my collection as cruelty free as I can, and this one is just not good enough for me to keep buying it, and it didn't really help my scalp. I don't think it hurt my scalp, but it definitely didn't help, so there's no point in me buying this. And then I have the Pantene In Shower Foam Conditioner. I don't know if Pantene's cruelty free. Somehow I doubt they are. But this one was a very interesting product that I got from Influencer for free. I think it retails for around $7 or $8. And the thing that I liked about this was that it did not break out my scalp because it's so lightweight, but it didn't really hydrate my hair the way I needed it to. So it was kind of a back and forth. I thought about repurchasing this, and I may if my scalp doesn't clear up with this new shampoo. I'm really not sure. Not sure at all. I've been dealing with this for years, so we're still trying. And another thing from the same L'Oreal Everfresh Scalp Care System, this one is the Micro Exfoliating Scrub. I tried the Briogeo Scalp Scrub Charcoal Exfoliating Shampoo. I think that's what it's called. I actually finished up a mini version of that, but I don't know where it is. That stuff is extremely expensive though, and even though I liked it, I liked the way that it smelled like peppermints. Even the mini size that only had 1 ounce in it was $9, and that's just too expensive for me to be spending on my hair constantly, and I don't think it did enough for my scalp to justify me spending that kind of money. I think the full size is close to $30 or $40 for the big bottle, and I can't do that. I know L'Oreal isn't cruelty free, but this giant tub full of 8.5 ounces of product was only $10, so this works for me. I'm working on another one. Like I said, I'm trying to keep my collection as cruelty free as I can, but this is one of those things where it's just like, you know, I gotta think about my own finances as well as my scalp care, okay? So that is what it is. But this is a great scrub if you don't care about cruelty free and all that stuff. This scrub really does help my scalp kind of exfoliate some of that dead skin, so that when I use my medicated shampoo, I feel like it absorbs a little bit better. And next I've got two leave-in conditioners. Oh my gosh, my back is killing me. Oh, that's why I'm sitting like that. 2 leave-in conditioners. This one is from Cantu. This is the Argan Oil Leave-In Conditioning Repair Cream. This one is from Shea Moisture, the Jamaican Black Castor Oil Strengthen and Restore Leave-In Conditioner. I've used the Cantu before. I've never used the Argan Oil. I usually get the, I think it's like coconut oil or something, shea butter, something like that. I prefer the Argan Oil one. It smells so much better. I think the other one smells too tropical for me, too much like pineapples. Ugh, too much pineapple Bacardi in college. It makes my stomach turn. But this one smells a little bit more like oatmeal or something, and I'm definitely gonna repurchase this one as opposed to the one I'm using now. And as far as the Shea Moisture is concerned, I've bought this a million times. I bought it again because it was on sale at TJ Maxx and I knew it was good, so I bought it. And I'll probably buy it again. I like to switch it up so that my hair doesn't get used to one thing. We know how that is. My curly people, we're here. We are here. Okay, and this is a body scrub. It's not makeup, but it's not necessarily skincare. This is the Scrub of Your Life by Soap and Glory. I can't remember how much this is, but I don't think it's any more than $8. I really enjoyed this. I like the fact that it's in a tube instead of in like a pot, you know, like this or something, so that when I'm in the shower I can just squeeze it and exfoliate my body. I don't think I'm gonna repurchase this though, because I think the beads inside of it are plastic, and that's really bad for the environment. I would much prefer to use a sugar scrub that's gonna dissolve and not pollute the ocean. Yeah, because those little plastics are really hard to clean up because they're so small, but it's still plastic. Like, the fish are gonna try to eat it, and you know, that's just really bad for the ecosystem. We don't want a bunch of fish dying because I want to exfoliate my body. So I don't think I'm gonna repurchase this, but it's not a bad exfoliator. And I have 2 packs of makeup wipes here. The first one is the facial wipes in coconut. This was actually from Charlotte Russe. I was surprised at how good these were. I really enjoyed these. I liked the scent of them. I liked the feel of them. They stayed nice and moist. They have this plastic closure here that keeps everything fresh instead of that little peel and sticky thing that I hate. Oh my goodness. Nothing stays fresh in those. There's no Charlotte Russe near me, so I probably won't repurchase these, but I would if they were close by because they're actually pretty good. These are the Swisspers Unnaturally Natural Fragrance-Free makeup removers. The other ones were technically just facial wipes, but I did use them to remove my makeup and I thought they were fine for that. These are fine as well. There's nothing really special about the Swisspers. I did get these from Influencer for free, but I think they retail for about $5 or $6, and it also has one of those same closures that keeps everything nice and fresh. So I do like that about them. I don't have any complaints, but I don't think I'll buy them again. Okay, and on to my makeup empties, what you've all been waiting for. My first empty is the Project Beauty Spray Set and Go makeup setting spray. I got this in a BoxyCharm. I don't like the sprayer on this. I think the setting spray was fine, but the sprayer didn't spritz out in a mist necessarily. It really sprayed kind of aggressively, and it would leave little droplets on my face. And for this to be a $20-some, close to $30 setting spray, I just don't think it's worth it. I ended up using this to wet my beauty sponge before I would go in with foundation because I couldn't use it on my face, unfortunately. But luckily I found a way to use it up, but I wouldn't repurchase it and I don't recommend it. I have several things from e.l.f. here. The first one is a very discontinued foundation, but I've never finished up a foundation before, so I'm adding it in here because I'm proud of myself. This was the Aquamousse foundation. It's discontinued and I got it on sale, but it's not that good, so that's probably why it was discontinued. But I was using it to mix in with some of my darker foundations to kind of lighten them up, and so now it's gone. And here we are. This one I must have finished up a long time ago because I don't even remember the last time I purchased this, but this is the Clear Mascara and Brow Gel Duo. This thing is only $2. I love e.l.f. so much for that. This is only $2. I've repurchased it several times. I probably won't purchase it for a little while. There's some other brow gels I want to try, but this is a really, really good one. And if you don't like clear mascara, when you're done with the brow gel, you can just flip it around and use the mascara as a brow gel. It's the exact same thing. The bristle is just slightly different. And then I have the e.l.f. the e.l.f. HD Lifting Concealer in the shade Light. I don't think I'll buy this again anytime soon. I won't say I won't ever buy it again because it wasn't that bad. It was only $3 and I felt like it was pretty creamy for a $3 concealer. I mean, it didn't cover a whole lot, but it definitely lightens up under my eyes and kind of helped. It just helped me look a little bit more awake, you know what I'm saying? This one wasn't a bad one, but I have some other concealers right now that I love a lot more. But this one's a good, affordable option. Then I have the e.l.f. Lip Scrub. I've used up maybe 2 or 3 of these. I think this is the 3rd one. I really scraped down in there too. This scrub is only $3 and it's so good, so good. The little scrubbers are sugar, so you can literally lick them up off your lips if you wanted to. I wouldn't suggest it necessarily, but I do really like this lip scrub and I'm gonna get another one. I just haven't done it yet. This is my last e.l.f. empty for the day, but let me show you this. This is the finishing powder, Beautifully Bare Skin Tint Finishing Powder, I think is what it's called. This is a really, really great powder. And you know I'm not lying because I finished the entire thing. But oh my goodness, I really enjoy this powder, especially since it's only $6. But I do kind of want to branch out and try some different finishing powders before I go back to this one. But this is a great drugstore option. It left my makeup feeling very smooth, and it really gave a very smooth finish. I felt like the powder was finely milled enough for it to not look crazy powdery on my face. Highly recommend this one. And I know I've talked about this before, so I'm not gonna drag that on. I promise we are getting to the end. We are getting to the end. So I have a sad empty. This one is the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Porter. I hit some serious pan in this like last year, I think. I used to use this during the fall because I was really into like vampy, dark, kind of scary looks, really. I really enjoyed the Super Shock Shadow formula, but the only thing about these is that they dry up really, really quickly. They are only $5 and you can use them up pretty quickly if you use them consistently. So I wouldn't suggest buying a ton of these, just buy like a couple at a time. So yeah, I didn't get to use this one before it dried up, but it started to like flake and then flake into my eyeball and irritate my eyes. So I knew that it was time to go. RIP. And then I have the NYX Butter Gloss. This one is a mini in the shade, this one is in the shade Raspberry Tart. Okay, my friend Kelly gave me this because she got the NYX Advent Calendar or whatever, and when she would pull colors out that she like wasn't really into, she would give them to me, which I thought was so sweet. But I completely used this up, so I really loved it. Thank you, Kelly. And I think I'm gonna buy another one. I'm not sure about the color Raspberry Tart. It was a nice purple, and I liked putting it on top of my purple liquid lipsticks to kind of zhuzh them up when I needed to retouch. But I'm not sure if I would wear this color alone, but I want to try some of the other colors because the formula is really, really nice. So I highly recommend the NYX Butter Glosses. These last two products here were also gifts to me for Christmas last year. Okay, so the first thing I'll talk about is the Lancome Hypnose Drama Mascara. Look at this tube, isn't it so fancy looking? But let me show you the wand on this. The way that the wand is shaped has this nice little curve that makes it so easy to really get all of your lashes. This thing lasted me for so long. Oh, I didn't tell you who gave this to me. My boyfriend's Aunt Cece gave this to me for Christmas along with a bunch of other makeup items. This is just one that I've used up. So I do want to say thank you to Cece as well for all of that stuff. And anytime I have an empty or anytime I talk about a product that I'm using at that time, I will shout you out because I really appreciated that. But anyway, so I really enjoyed this mascara because of the way that it really made my lashes. It really volumized my lashes and kind of lifted them up. My lashes are naturally quite curly, just like my hair, so I don't usually have a problem with them flipping upward. You know, they're not straight. But I have a problem with mascaras going bad on me very quickly because my eyes are so sensitive. When the mascara starts to dry up, it flakes into my eyes and irritates my eyes throughout the day. This one lasted about 5 months, whereas most mascaras last about 3. Even though it's expensive, it's like $27. I looked it up on the website. Even though it's pricey, I do think that if you're looking for something that's going to have some longevity to it and it's going to last you a long time without expiring, then this one's a good one. However, $27 for a mascara every 5 months is quite out of my price range, so being realistic, I probably won't purchase another one of these, even though I really enjoyed it. Also, Lancome is not cruelty free, so if anyone has any dupes, please list them down below, whether they're cruelty free or not. I'm hoping to find one that's cruelty free, and I'm also hoping to find one that is a little bit more affordable, so if I do find one, I'll be sure to tell you. But I'm gonna hold on to this for comparison purposes, but it is empty and I'm not gonna use it. And the very last thing was also a gift from Cece, and it came in a set of a bunch. This is the Bare Minerals lipstick. It doesn't say on the package what type of lipstick, just Bare Mineral lipstick, and it came in a set of maybe like 10 or so. This one is in the shade Kitty, and there's still like a little bit of product, so I'll swatch it on my hand. The formula on this was very nice. It kept my lips quite moisturized, although throughout the day I did find that it had it would leave kind of a little bit of a ring right here, you know what I'm saying? So even though it was moisturizing, it would still give me a dry ring right on the inside of my lips, which was kind of weird. But when I would reapply it, it would kind of go away. So it's kind of a give and take depending on how dry your personal lips are. But I found them to be quite nice, and I did like the color. So I think that this actually made me realize that I want to go back to regular lipsticks instead of liquid lipsticks all the time. I know that was a huge trend, but liquid lipsticks dry out my lips and I end up having to put a lip gloss on top of them anyway. So I'm just going to use up what I have and not really buy too many more, except for the Sephora lip stains because I actually like the formula of those. But anywho, that is my very last empty. Thank you so much for sticking with me through this video. Oh wait, no. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I have one more thing, and this is technically not an empty, but I thought this was so weird that I even still had this, and it seriously needs to go in the garbage because it's so old. This is the Claire's ear care solution, okay? This is the bottle. Okay, pause this video right now. And comment down below and tell me how old you think this is. Tell me how old you think this is. Go ahead. Alright, I'm gonna tell you. I've had this ear care solution since I got my ears pierced. Okay? I've had my ears pierced since I was 1. Since I was 1 year old. Why did my mom give me this? I don't know why she kept it that long, and then I don't know why she gave it to me for me to use. Like, my ears have been healed for literally like 23 years because I'm 24. Is there even an expiration date on this? The price on here says $2.50, so I know that was a long time ago. I don't know. It doesn't have an expiration date on it anywhere. I'm 24 years old. I got my ears pierced 23 years ago. 23 years ago. I don't know. I don't know what that's about, but this is seriously about to go in the garbage. I just had to put this in here as a memento to myself because, like, what other item have I had for this amount of time? That is a bathroom product that expires. Thank you for watching this very lengthy video. I hope that you have stuck through to the end. If you did stick through to the end, let's play a fun game. Leave an emoji down below. What emoji do I want to use? Leave a leaf, an autumn leaf down below. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Give it a thumbs down if you hated it. I hope that you consider subscribing to my channel. We are growing over here slowly but surely. I have about 63 subscribers, which is awesome because when I first started, I had a big old goose egg, which is 0. So thank you all for sticking with me up until this point. Have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!